This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby. So Chin's gonna die, and here's the thing:
We're all gonna die.
Take your pulse right now. We just had a good.
And I don't think feeding you all this barbecue is helping your cholesterol and all that.
Yep. That's right. So there it is. Now I want to talk about some stuff. Yeah.
Chin, look at me.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah. So I saw Brennan. He's back to.
I'm every bit
You're back to golden hair.
Well, no. Remember, I did like a bluish.
No, I remember. You're Goldilocks right now. That's so gold, it's hurting my eyes. That shit is Shangri-La. You said, "Get me the Shangri-La, please."
Well,
now did that hurt your? When
when I say it burned, you ever watch Denzel Washington Malcolm X when he puts that shit on his hair to straighten it out? Dude, and my kids were laughing, making fun of me. So the reason obviously I'm every bit of 40 and I shouldn't be dyeing my hair, but I told T and Bossy they want to dye their hair. I said, all right, if Tiger makes not a team, has to make the majors team on the out here at Lakeway, who's one of the top programs in the nation. I said, if Tiger makes the majors, not AAA, not AA, not single A, he has to make the top majors team. We can all dye our hair. Tiger made the fucking team. I thought he forgot about it because he made the team about a week ago.
Wow.
Or 2 weeks ago. So I was like, I told Joanna, I'm like, don't say anything. And then 2 days ago, he's like, Dad, what's up? Made the team. And I was like, what's up, dude? Congrats. He's like, yeah, where's my hair dye?
Where's my fucking hair dye?
Your hair dye.
Yeah.
And then Bossy's like, yeah, where's mine? I'm like, all right. So then I was like,
everybody got blondies.
yeah, I'll post a picture. Me, Bossy Bossy looks by far the best.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he looks so much better.
It's 3 toe heads.
And when I say it burned, Bubba, I would never do it again.
So as you know, I've been wrestling, and so I get cocky. I almost slapped your face. I almost decided.
I wish you would have. I love when you think you're good at wrestling.
Well, I am good at wrestling now. So can I be honest with you?
You're in straight up like Uncle.
So I trained. Sorry, I trained today with the Tackett twins.
Oh, you know what you should have done?
I trained with them.
Full gray, like gray top, gray bottom.
I could have done that. The thing is, I trained today, and I went. The Tackett twins they're getting ready for they're in the UFC Fight Pass. They're doing, and they were like, Bri, and I was like, let's go. And we danced a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little clench game. I
get it.
So I will say this, right now there is you'll get me. Don't ever try underhooks on me.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
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 And because I know how to get out of that, and I'll go underhooks on you.
Now,
and you know how you used to do this bullshit where you'd squeeze my arms, and I'd be like this, and I'd be like, and I'd make that noise.
Yeah.
Now, and I'm trying to be cool, because I'm actually fucking feeling my shoulders are sore, but I have a lot of energy. Don't ever do that shit to me again.
Okay.
Because you'll regret it. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey.
What?
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm what?
Ready. Now this is gonna sting a tad.
Go ahead.
Because your boys start training out here.
Oh, you're training now
with Victor Hugo.
He's
the rest of the black belts.
That's the heavyweight is number 1 in the world.
Yeah, he's number 1 heavyweight in the world. And then I text you. It's at 6 blade. And then I text you. Did jiu-jitsu, rolled with the black belt. Your boy still got this, like riding a bike. And you go, cool. Maybe I should come. I went. Now this is gonna sting.
Kind of stopped me a little bit.
It's black belts only.
Yeah. I got excited. I go, I'll come train. Ooh, I got black belts only, bud. Yeah. The thing is, my style now is wrestling heavy. It's wrestling heavy.
So you like to start on the feet?
Yeah, I don't go to my back.
I would love to see you go with this gentleman in there who won European Worlds. He's about 185 pounds, shredded Brazilian cat.
Okay.
He might be Brazilian. I don't know. And he, I want to say, placed in the Olympics, judo.
Oh, in judo.
And then also grew up.
I just keep my hips out.
Yep, no problem. And he also grew up doing freestyle. When I say this kid is a fucking Tasmanian devil, even I was like, maybe start on our butts, man. I don't want to blow out my fucking knee.
Yeah.
Now I was training pretty hardcore with those boys. And then while you were playing grab ass on a cruise and I had to do shows by myself out here, I decided to run bases against those 9-year-olds.
Yep, you told us.
And I blew my quad out.
You blew your quad out.
So your boys put on ice. But got the stem cells.
Yep.
Your boys, I deadlifted this morning.
You did?
I'm back.
Well, you healed rather quickly.
It's stem cells. Ways to well.
You pulled both your fucking hammies and you were back in action.
The hammies would have been way quicker if I had fucking ways to Wells.
So
I literally called Brigham, was like, dude, you're going to hate me, but I'm going to be your #1 client. I just got injured again. Blew my quad out running around bases like a moron. As a dad, you got to stay in third gear.
Got to stay in third gear. I brought
Fourth, fifth, sixth, not for us.
I brought my boy Nick Collis, Nick Simmons, our boys. Funny, very funny comics. Nick was a wrestler his whole life. Wrestled all the way through high school. And now he's been bodybuilding for the past 15 years. And decided, I'm going to go 3 rounds of takedowns with a guy named Tim Kennedy.
Bad idea.
Yeah. And he's like, I love this. And well, he skipped today's workout. Yeah. He had to take
sore.
Had to take a little bit.
Probably a little sore.
Yeah. You can't go full like that.
Oh, did your high school wrestling not work out?
And
I love when guys say that.
Tim was smiling the whole
did
time,
you?
which was crazy.
Yeah.
Now he does. Now he's a rough, strong hand fighter and did a great job.
Tim?
No, Nick. Nick's a strong hand fighter, tough guy. And Tim was very polite, but you know, yeah. No, you're not. It's
whenever a guy goes, oh, I wrestled in high school. Hey, I played basketball. Let's go. You ready?
That's great. Yeah.
I played basketball in high school.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go up to fucking Kobe Bryant like, hey, bud.
And Tim and Nick, who you love and loves you,
Love him. He's so strong.
would quote unquote love to go with you. He'd love to go with you. Yeah.
Go and watch me perform?
No. He'd like to tussle up.
Oh, sure.
He'd like to do some takedowns.
We can go to the gym too before.
Yeah. He'd like to do all that. And I said to him, now Tim's a very different ecosystem than anybody you've ever been with. He goes, yeah, he is.
Tim's heavy.
And I go, Tim's a nightmare. And I go, he fought at 185. And I go, Brendan couldn't make 205 if his family was on the line.
No, it'd be tough.
If his family was on the line. So you got to understand that at the lightest he is 245.
I'm 244. Right
every bit of 6'4", and stronger than anybody you've ever grabbed. And that's a fair statement. But here's the other problem with Brendan. Got long arms.
Yeah. I also did it for a job for a number of years.
And you did it as a job.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting.
I'd go with Nick, and I'll say when it rough.
Of course.
And who knows? Though sometimes those guys will surprise you, man.
Oh, he'll surprise you. He's got great.
He'll keep you busy.
Whizzers and duck unders, arm drag. There's a lot of shit.
Never seen those.
And single and double leg.
Never seen those.
Never seen those. Never seen those.
Not from world class guys.
No, never. You never roll with world class guys. You never rolled with really good wrestlers. So
or Division I wrestlers.
No, and also
I didn't go to their practice for 5 years.
No.
Yeah, twice a week.
No. You've seen a lot of looks.
Well, you wrestled in high school.
Wrestled in high school, and so.
But sometimes those high school guys surprise you.
He's loving it. Yeah, he did very well in high school, but he loves it. He knows. He follows wrestling.
He's originally from what? From where?
New York. So wrestle all those upstate, upstate New York boys and stuff. Yep. Place in states, and very good. Cool. Strong fellow. Strong, but then gas is out too.
Yeah, it's just different. Yeah, but Nick's a beast. If he focused on it, he could get there.
He loves it.
He could get there.
Do that.
I'd like to see Nick get his hands on Chin, to be honest with you.
On Shane?
Chin.
Oh, Chin. Oh, no. Chin doesn't want that smoke. No.
Don't talk like that. You have sweats on at your age. It's in fucking open-toe sandals.
I'm such a dick that I was doing this.
Your feet hang out longer than they should. I know, it's so frustrating.
It's a bad look. It's a bad look.
Dude.
And I thought these would be cool. I was like, maybe these will be good. And you went, dude. You
look like the broke guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's what I did when I was learning my underhooks and then getting out, and then you come in underhooks and you crowd the guy. And I kept going. I would crowd him and I'd go, ain't no room up in this bitch now. Ain't no room up in this bitch.
Love it.
I was doing stuff like that. I'm a real trash talker.
Love it.
Yeah. Then it doesn't go well. All right. Yeah.
Change your outfit though.
Huh?
Change your outfit.
Look, dude, this is my post-athletic outfit.
You were working out before this?
Yeah, and you know what? I just want to say to everybody, like there are some athletes that are quick studies, and then there are athletes that are fucking sponges.
I know, but there's a lot of, you know what your
when
problem
I learn
is? There's
one
a lot of
thing,
footage on you.
Okay, I know. And dude.
Matter of fact, there's 58 years of footage.
Dude.
And you know, it's like some fighters like, man, there's just not enough footage to get his technique down or his tendencies. With you, there's 1,000 hours of footage.
Bro.
And it's just, you know, it's like some fighters like, man, there's just not enough footage to get his technique down or his tendencies. With you, there's 1,000 hours of footage. 58 years of study.
I was hitting mitts. After, it's been a while since I've hit mitts. I'll send it to you.
Seeing guys hit mitts.
And
it's like it's like when people show you pictures of their dog.
It made me sad.
You send it to me, bro?
Yeah, I'll send it to you now. It made me sad because I was like,
You thought you were hitting like Javante
I'm just
Davis?
slow, dude. I'm slow. I'm older, and
That's all good.
I used to have some speed.
As long as you're gonna work out, man. How you think I feel when I fucking run bases and blow my fucking quad out?
I know, but it's like, damn it. I should be, here. And it's just a bummer. And it's like, I'm like, oh yeah, well, okay, I'm just an asshole.
Or how about I don't know fucking baseball? My son's IQ's higher in baseball now.
Sorry?
Like when Tiger's hitting or throwing, like I don't know the techniques and shit. He has like real coaches. He's beyond me now.
That's so crazy.
Let's take a little break, B, because if you're looking for the perfect buzz buddy without the hangover, I need to introduce you to a few of my friends. Talking about this 4-pack sitting right here. I'm talking about Breeze, spelled B-R-E-Z. Incredible functional beverage company, revolutionizing how we drink, dude. Their line of feel-good tonics offers a unique blend of hemp-derived THC and CBD, functional mushrooms, nootropics. All right, it creates a special, social, relieving, euphoric effect without the traditional downsides of alcohol. Ditch the alcohol, buddy. These aren't like your typical edibles. We all know those are the Wild West. You'll feel each blend within 10 minutes, all right? And it's going to last about an hour, hour and a half, all right? Similar to the effect of a cocktail. It's mellow enough for your mom to try, but stackable for you crazy boys out there. So whether you're looking to turn up, tune in, or tap out, Breeze has a beverage to help you feel the way you want to feel. Damn. Ready to experience the future of drinking, Brian? Head to try.drinkbreeze.com/TFATK. Use the code TFATK for a $5 credit and free shipping on your first order. Breeze, drinking has evolved.
Spelled B-R-E-Z. Consult with a physician before use if you are pregnant, nursing, have any known suspected allergies or medical conditions, or are taking any medication. FDA has not evaluated these products for safety or efficacy. Products are intended for 21 and over. So fucking crazy.
Not for nothing for him. I'm just a fucking Uber driver who keeps it positive.
Isn't it the best, though?
Oh, yeah, nothing better.
I love it. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
And you'll see me moving around, and I'm like, God damn it.
It's just a little slow.
But there's a voiceover of me talking. And
you should have made it. Do you know what you should have done with that? Made it super motivational. Like, never quit.
Oh, no.
Never give up.
Yeah. I love that
Every day.
I love people that post inspirational messages and they're never doing
anybody I know that's worth their shit, never post that bullshit.
I mean,
never.
It's just procrastination.
But inspiration is by doing.
Yeah.
If you just post you doing your shit, and if it inspires people, great.
Yeah.
Anyone who's dropping those quotes,
no,
get out of here.
No.
Still not showing up, bro.
It's also in 2025. Is there any original quotes now? It's kind of all been done.
Yeah.
There's some great ones out there, but like I'm talking like original motivational quotes. It's very rare I hear someone go, wow, never heard that before.
Yeah, just go ahead and take action, and just
see that pisses me off.
Yeah.
You tell me to take action in your sweats pisses me off.
Well, look, if you got a problem, if you're feeling froggy, you can leap, You know what I'm saying?
You know what the problem with the studio is now? If we leap and we fall,
there's nowhere to do.
We're so fucked.
I know it would be so bad. And there's not a lot of give here. There's a lot of sharp edges.
Oh, I feel like this thing's gonna collapse any day now.
Yeah,
on all my cars below.
That's what
I got nervous when I heard the train and things started shaking. And I was like, we could all die. I don't really want to. That would not be fun.
Oh, you should have done it, dude. You should have done a fucking play on motivational, and you hit mitts, and it's just slow.
It's so good.
Like, and just do all the cliches.
All right, now watch this. This is me.
When they tell me I can't, it gives me motivation.
That's great.
You tell me I can't do.
It's
something.
like a Jocko Willink thing.
Yeah.
But it's me.
Jocko's motivation.
Me hitting mitts. Watch this. This
Brian
is so
50
depressing
cal
how slow I
Callen.
am. Brian 50 Callen.
Some people came to the gym recently to watch me train.
Hold on, Brian.
Uncomfortable is the tax I pay to be dangerous.
To the gym recently to watch me train. They couldn't believe how hard I pushed myself. It seemed unreasonable. I think they used the word unsafe, in fact.
This is similar to what I was saying.
I didn't use headgear or a mouthpiece. They couldn't believe how hard I was going.
Is that the young trainer there?
Yeah, Jeremy's great.
He's great.
I wasn't pulling my punches or my kicks. And they said, isn't that uncomfortable? I said, yeah. It's real uncomfortable. Then again. Uncomfortable is the tax I pay. Dangerous.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying.
This gym.
Did you post this?
No, I should though, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
Funny.
And just put daily motivation and let the comments flow.
I'm just so fucking slow, dude.
It looks clean though.
Yeah, whatever.
That's all
I
right.
was so much faster when I was younger.
You have fun?
And I love it too. Every time I get into the ring and we start touch sparring and stuff, it's like, it's fucking, hitting mitts and hitting a human being, it's literally a different sport.
Dude, Rogan had Jim Lampley on.
Yeah.
Buddy, it's such a good podcast.
Is it?
Well, you have the two greatest minds in combat sports.
That's true, actually.
And Lampley's an expert in boxing. Rogan's obviously an expert in MMA, but Rogan knows his fucking boxing.
Yeah, he does.
So as important as Jim Lampley is for boxing, Rogan's even more so in MMA.
Did they talk?
They didn't talk him because in Lampley at the start, it's like, I don't have the brain power to get into MMA.
He knows boxing.
He's like, boxing's my
He's
thing.
so passionate.
He's like, I gravitate towards boxing. Rogan goes, oh, I get that. But Rogan doesn't get that. Because I would challenge that Rogan knows just about as much as boxing as Lampley does. When you hear them talk.
Rogan's been a boxing fan for so long, since before I met him. I mean, you know.
Yeah, and Rogan just has that fucking elephant memory where
Yeah.
he can just recall all the old school
He's also
boxing
watched
fights.
all those fights, man.
Yeah.
Like he's watched it. You know, Lampley, you ever hear Lampley? You should watch Lampley describe the Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward trilogy.
Yeah.
And when you hear him, he starts crying.
Yeah,
about
he's
it.
the best. Yeah.
He's so fucking
He's the
passionate.
best.
So what do they talk about? Does he talk about,
They go through all the Sugar Ray Leonard, all
did
that.
they talk anything about like Bud Crawford and where he stands in the pantheon with Canelo and stuff like that?
They talked about, Bud and
Who do you have in that fight?
Canelo.
It's at 160, dude.
Yeah, I
had
know,
no
which
idea.
is a huge jump for Bud.
That's crazy.
Huge jump for Bud. It's tough with Canelo. Like, I don't think it's fair to say that he's slowing down. He's just like this power puncher where he used to be this combo puncher, because he hasn't really. It's tough to say. Like, is Canelo slowing down? If he is, Bud's probably gonna fuck him up. But who knows? Maybe it's more of a product of similar to how John Jones, when he had all those close fights.
Yeah.
Like, Canelo could just be like, I'm just not motivated, man. Like, I'm gonna beat these guys no matter what.
Yeah.
Especially at that weight class.
I see. I think Bud.
And I think Canelo got kind of bored, and that's why you see him jump all the way up to 174.
Yeah.
Which was, he learned.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a guy who's never been knocked down.
Crazy. It's fucking crazy.
But Lampley said this on Rogan. He's like, and Rogan's like, what a chin. He's like, no, he goes, everyone says it's not his chin, it's his legs. Because he rides horses since he was a kid, and horse riding's all legs and strength. So Canelo even talked about it. Was like, all my power and everything comes from my legs from riding horses.
Yeah.
So Lampley is like, his base is so strong, he never gets off balance. He's like, he has a granite chin, but it's his foundation of his legs.
Well,
because he has so much control over the
chin too.
over the
I would
horse.
argue that his defense is amazing. So you almost never get a clean shot on him ever. He's moving with those shots, so that he's taking a lot of stuff off those shots. But Bud Crawford, the only thing is like,
I don't think anybody gets stopped.
So Bud is way too small to fight David Benavidez, for example. It's not. That's a crazy idea.
Never.
Way too small. Whereas Canelo is the same height, and there's something about that where Canelo's actually a small. Even though he walks around probably 180, I don't know what he does. He's still kind of a small.
He's small.
Yeah, he's
Canelo's
not
small,
his
dude.
frame.
Have you
Remember,
seen him in person?
he fought Mayweather at 47 or
He's
something.
literally this big.
He's not. Don't do that.
He's fucking tiny.
But don't do that with him, please.
I was at an ESPYs thing with him, and I was like, that's Canelo?
Very small.
So small.
Yeah. How tall is Canelo? They'll say he's taller than he is, but he's 5'7".
Take 2 inches off, whatever they tell
You giving him 5'7"?
No, I'm not.
Let me see them standing next to each other real quick.
Let me see. So that's the same height, dude.
Yeah.
Who knows
They're the
what shoes
same
Canelo
height.
has on?
Although, look, so Dana's my height. Okay? Dana's
What,
my
really?
height. Yes. I'm as tall. Dana and I are about the same height. So that's interesting. Are they wearing boots, shoes?
Yeah, who knows what
What's going on?
shoes they have on?
Yeah.
But
That's
if you go to Wikipedia, what's it say his height is?
5'7.5".
Not a chance. I bet he's 5'5.5".
No, come on, please.
I'm to shock me.
Even 5'7" is not tall, dude. That's pretty short.
5'7", I'm like, yeah, that's normal, dude. Especially for that.
Well,
weight class.
5'9" is the average, right? So he's 2 inches essentially under the
I'm
average.
telling you, he's not 5'7", bud.
Really? You think that's
They can, whatever they tell you.
But you can see how tall he is. You have to just see where he stands. Like when he's
No,
in
you can't
boxing
because
shoes.
you don't know what platforms he has on.
Right, but if he's in boxing shoes, like get him in the ring next to, next to, for example,
Floyd?
Yes, Floyd's really small. Floyd's really small. Like I've seen Floyd in person, and it's like, ooh, he's really short. Yeah, you're right, Bubba. You are right. I mean, Floyd's 5'5", 5'6".
5'6" on a good day.
Man.
Go to the one where they're at the weigh-in, Chin. Again, who knows what shoes they have on? See where, yeah, that one. I mean, they're not big human beings.
They're not. They're really not.
Still great, but
yeah, but they're not big guys. They're very small guys. Like so Canelo.
so talented. Small,
yeah,
though.
incredible. But they are small guys, and that's a good example. They're both about the same. So Andre Berto, I've stood next to. I tower over Andre Berto, and Andre is about the same size. So you're right.
Yeah.
They are.
I was at SB's thing
very
with him
small.
in LA, and I looked at him like, oh, fuck, that's Canelo. I was like, holy shit, he's tiny.
Yeah. There it is. Look at that, Berto, and look at that.
Same height.
Wow. Same exact height. Crazy athletic, crazy good, but not tall guys at all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
probably
Lampley and-
5'7", 5'6", 5'7", 5'6".
5'6" if you're lucky.
Yeah.
But Lampley Rogan's a fun one.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Dude, I started watching the show. It came from recommendation from Catherwood because we've ran out of shows because we finished Mobland, 1883, 1923, both seasons. Me and my girl love to watch
Mobland
shows.
good?
Mobland's fantastic.
Really?
Oh my God, it's good.
You don't say.
It's so good. Was that Richie did it?
Really? Oh, is that Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
Pierce
Damn,
Morgan.
dude.
Pierce Morgan. It's fantastic.
Wow. I'll have to watch that.
Oh, I'm almost envious you haven't seen it yet. It's such a good watch.
Seriously, what is it on? What?
Might be on Paramount.
Oh man. All right.
It's a Guy Ritchie thing. It's so
He's
well done.
great.
It's so good.
I'm all about it.
Paramount Plus, yeah. But so we ran out of shows, so I asked Catherwood, I'm like, dude, what you got any good show recommendations? Because this girl's in TV. He's like, Department Q on Netflix. And he gives me the plot right away, someone dies right away. It's different. It's slower than Mobland, but it's if you just give it about 4 episodes, it's fucking good.
Really?
Oh man, it's good.
I watched season 3, the last 2 episodes, because my son was watching it.
Of what?
Of Squid Games.
Oh, no, I'm out.
I'm out, kind of. Yeah.
They ruined it. They took too long.
It just didn't. It's like,
also, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. It's
what
like the
happened.
Jurassic Parks.
I got up
it.
before it ended, the very end, and my son goes, "You're getting up?" I go, "I've just seen this. It's it's just a lot of this. It's good.
Department Q. You've never seen anything like it.
Really?
It's so good. We're so.
What's it about?
It's this detective he's like a grumpy ass detective, and I think he's Scottish. I forget what he is, but he's somewhere over there. And he gets this cold case. It's him solving the cold case. This girl goes missing. It's so good.
We should get some hardcore detectives on here. We should have some detectives and try to plot out the perfect crime and see how they'd solve it.
That's a 10-minute episode, bud.
Not really. There's so many questions.
I'm not even trying to get away with crime.
The reason that a
wanna kill
detective
anybody.
is good is because they really understand the dark side of humanity.
No, I'd rather talk to them about legit cases they've solved and found.
Yeah.
Not us.
And how
murdering
they did
people.
it, though.
Yeah.
Some of the shit. Although sometimes they can't tell you. Like some of the stuff. Like my friend's this homicide detective, and this guy killed this girl. The way they found him, he's like, "Don't talk about this on the podcast. I won't, because I want them to catch more criminals like that." But, bro, I was like, "Oh, you think you can get away with a crime?
Not today.
You are going to forget.
That's why there's no
one
serial
thing.
killers popping
You're going to
anymore.
do one thing, and they're going to get you." And it was like, wow.
I would love a detective on. That's why I liked Homeboy on that we had in L.A. Because he has a true crime podcast. The guy, the O.J. Simpson cat, Kato Callen.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, he was cool.
he's a great guy. Yeah, man, we should do that.
He asked me to do a true crime podcast, but we just couldn't get it done before I left L.A.
You mean to hear?
You love all that shit.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love true crime. Love it. Love it all. Yeah, Department Q's good. I need, but we finished it. It's like 9 episodes. Now we're fresh out.
Fresh out.
Brendan's never gonna watch Old Boy as much as everyone tells him to
Old
watch
Boy?
it. Yeah.
One of the greatest movies ever.
I
You mean the Korean version?
yes, the Korean version.
It's the most incredible movie.
I need a show. Fuck movies. I need
Oh,
a show.
dude,
I need a
that
show
movie.
because
I don't know why he's so like.
I need a long show.
I don't
need
know,
to
man.
invest
I
in
don't
a
know
long
about that.
show.
Old Boy is.
It's oh my god.
You have to watch that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a great movie.
I'll get it. I
Did
mean,
you see Parasite?
no.
Oof.
Is that newest one?
The one that
Well,
won
it only won an Oscar.
Academy Award.
Ah,
It's a
Oscar doesn't
Korean
mean
movie
shit.
that won an Oscar.
in America, which is
It's an
wild.
amazing movie.
I know, but it was during a time. Remember where they're giving Oscars to anybody not white?
Yeah, but that's a great
Remember
movie.
that?
No, but that's
Remember
a
that
great
time
movie. I don't know what you're
period?
talking about. Moonlight. I didn't see it.
Moonlight. Yeah.
It's a great movie, though. Parasite, oh, you'd love it. It's hilarious.
This is
It's
great.
one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. It's fucking like, oh my God, it's so good.
And the filming, the cinematography, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
the
right?
Koreans
Come
are
on.
doing shit that artistically, that's like mind blowing. Fucking mind blowing.
I'm sure the Koreans are popping with some true crime shit, aren't they?
There's
They
so
do
many.
everything right.
Yeah,
my
so
my
many
whole thing is
movies.
when Koreans, Chinese, or Japanese decide to do some shit, when they decide to get in, you see these Asian, I don't know if they're Korean or whatever, they're American, but you ever see these Asian dancer / rappers, those girls?
No, I haven't because I'm not a gay man.
Holy shit.
He said
there-
girls,
But
bro.
there are a
Bro.
lot of good Korean Asian ball players. If we're talking about something less.
There are also some great, like the beboppers or the guys who do the beatbox and then they sing as well. You're like, what in the fuck is going on here?
I think your algorithm's different.
What
than mine.
in the fuck is going on here? They're so talented. Because they're
Someone
probably
needs to tell
raised.
Otani to get his shit together because he's in a
not-
slump right now.
He is?
Yeah, dude. And then Yoshi, the highest paid fucking pitcher in the league, $700 million. They pulled him after the first inning the other day. Gave up 2 home runs. Tell him.
Yoshi?
Tell those fucking guys.
Really?
nickname's Yoshi.
Let me see Yoshi.
He's not impressive physically, but he's a fucking monster.
Yoshino Yamamoto? This guy?
$700 million man.
26
They signed
years
him and
old.
Ohtani same time.
$700 million?
Highest paid pitcher in the league.
What are you talking about? He's a stud, huh?
Yeah, superstar.
That's a
If
big,
you love
strong
pitching,
boy.
I mean, he's
Got
fun to
them together?
watch. Jay loves him.
Handsome son of a
I'm
bitch.
more of a Paul Skeens kid. Wow, you think he's handsome?
Yeah. Now, is he 100% Japanese or?
That's a Japanese name.
Yeah, he's Japanese.
Yoshinobu
Right.
Yamamoto.
Is there anything else? Is his mom something else?
He's
or-
Japanese as fuck.
I'd like to see.
He couldn't be more Japanese, bro.
See his parents. He's a big, strong kid.
You know, Ohtani on the road, they have to figure out that he has to have a special bed that was made in Japan.
Why?
He only sleeps on that bed. That's how beautiful his body is. He needs the rest.
When you're that rich, Bubba, you know, there's a way.
I doubt he
to
pays for it. I
sleep.
bet the team has to pay for it.
Sure.
Dude, he couldn't be more Japanese.
Yep.
Straight up Japanese.
Stud.
Wasn't the other night. Pulled him after the first fucking inning.
Take it easy, dude. Take it easy. Come on.
Gave up 4 runs in 1 inning
All right, well, give him a second, man.
against the Astros.
I know. Just
Might have been
sometimes this
Milwaukee.
happens.
That might have been Milwaukee.
It's nice you figure a guy out, right? It's a $325 million deal. Please don't say 700. It's like a difference, but that's a lot of money.
No, he's the highest paid pitcher. Go to it. He got $700 million.
I'm just type in 700. Let's see.
The
Oh
$700
my
million
God.
figure, like they refers to Otani's contract with the Dodgers, not Yum. Oh wait.
Oh my lord. Yeah.
So Yoshi signed a 12-year cut. 12 years forever. Is worth 325 with an average salary of $27 million.
okay.
He also received a $50 million signing bonus. Okay.
Okay.
So he got $375 million. The
They're just
$700
conflated.
million figure is the contract with the Dodgers. Interesting.
My lord. Man, when you can throw a ball, it's worth a lot of money. Jesus.
Ohtani got 10 years, $700 million. And you know they're smart too, so not to pay the California taxes, they wait. They're like, give it to me at the end of my career. So give me, a good amount now, but give me the majority of it at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
That also gives the team more freedom with salary.
Amazing.
Yeah, everyone's injured now, but They'll get it together. Frustrating when you pay a guy that much.
Yeah.
Good for him, though.
Yeah. Baseball. It's a very specific skill. One movement, right? Throwing.
A lot of movements.
Yeah. Yeah, watching those guys standing behind the plate and watching those dudes throw, you're like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, you throw a ball. You throw it fast.
Yeah, you just can't be athletic. You got to have the technique.
Yeah. Everything. A lot of those baseball players are not, you don't want to see them with their shirt off either. A lot of them are not.
No, Ohtani's not going to win any awards with his body.
No.
He's the best player, possibly ever.
Yeah. But football, too. Didn't you say, like, in a locker
Some of the guys, definitely, majority are pretty bodied up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would the majority of them be white linemen, or how does that work?
The majority, no.
Okay.
Oh, with bad bodies?
No, I'm just saying, like, black, white,
Some
Asian,
shredded dudes, man.
Japanese guys, probably pretty strong. Must have.
Not a lot of Asians in that bitch.
Well, you got some Polynesians, though. You got some Samoans.
You got a few.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Chin?
Actually, you mentioned Ohtani's bed. He had it, shipped in.
Yeah, he has to have everywhere he goes on the road. Special bed.
Special bed
I
probably
want to know
helps
what
his
kind
body.
of bed it is.
Yeah,
You just bought a bed,
look it
Chin.
up.
Maybe
It might be
you
a
got the
certain
Ohtani
height.
bed.
It might be a
why.
certain height. He's tall, right? How tall is he? 6'4"?
He's pretty damn tall. Yeah, he's probably 6'4".
So it's probably like a
almost
bed
6'5".
that has a length to it and all
Nah,
that.
Nah, fuck that.
6'4".
Yeah, 6'4".
It's not abnormal. I sleep in regular king size bed.
I don't know, man. He might need a little.
It's a special Japanese made bed, they said, that they take on the plane.
What?
Everywhere they go, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a roll up.
Steroids. Ohtani's regular mattress.
He's talking about how important sleep is.
Carrying their mattress around the country or wherever he says, emphasizing.
Wow.
As soon as you have the leader of the team carrying their mattress around the country or whatever, it changes everything.
See, that's how important beds are. When you mentioned that, it reminded me. I finally, every now and then I'll go through the comments on Fighter and the Kid, especially when I do production changes like, color coding or audio changes or whatever. And then, so I went through for the last episode and people, go ahead.
I just want to read.
Yeah.
He tries to get 10 hours a night plus a 2-hour nap before a game.
Oh, you're a baby.
That's kind of.
You're a baby.
Naps are awesome.
That's a little obnoxious.
2-hour nap? Hey, Ohtani, you baby?
Yeah, do you have a bottle of warm milk too?
But look at look how he.
Yeah, but that's 12 hours. That annoys me.
You don't need 12 hours.
I couldn't sleep 12 hours.
No, you don't need 12 hours.
That's annoying. Unless he's working out like crazy.
He's worth over $1 billion, but you don't need 12 hours.
Well, it seems to be helping.
All right. What were you going to say?
Here it is. During his 5-year starring for Nippon Ham Fighters in his native Japan, Ohtani learned about the Nishikawa mattress brand. Nishikawa. Get that shit, Chin.
$3,000 SX model.
And you paid $3,000. It's their highest end product, for which he was measured with a 3D body scan.
Holy crap.
Japanese mattresses are much thinner than American counterparts, between 3 or 4 inches thick. And this one, the medium firm model, comes in black and red, like Angels colors. Yeah, he didn't play for the Angels.
Look at that.
It was also fitted with a custom pillow. Also, just shut the fuck up and go to sleep. Which, because the brand shoulders is twice firm as average person's. Because of his broad shoulders. All right. Ohtani, whom the Dodgers did not make available for an interview.
Rarely wakes up with a stiff neck. Dude, this is perfect.
The Angels pitcher's like, it's probably something we should all do.
Yeah.
I'm tired as shit today because my son woke me up in the middle of a dream.
What was the dream?
Nishikawa also makes a portable mattress Ohtani brings with him on road trips. It's more accurate to say the team's traveling secretary brings it.
Wow.
The whole thing folds down to about about the size of a briefcase.
What?
Wow.
Oh, that's like a
Opens up.
Casper kind of thing, huh?
That's pretty cool. All right.
If you're that good, you can kind of do whatever you want.
It's fine.
But stop sleeping 12 hours.
Well, stop sleeping 12 hours, dude.
And he has a kid
That's
too.
annoying.
He just had a kid.
I would take a 2-hour nap. You had 10 hours of sleep.
Dude, if I came home and took a 2-hour nap, my wife would be like, what the fuck's wrong
Oh
with you?
my God.
I also couldn't take a 2-hour nap.
No, your kids are not going to have. What?
No one's gonna have it.
When I take a nap, as it is, my wife like looks at me like, "How was your nap?" She's all tired. I'm like, "Come on."
When my dad comes over, he schedules the naps. You know, we're in the middle of chaos. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a nap." I'm like, "No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. The kids are going swimming. You're gonna get your ass out there, and you're gonna partake in the festivities.
You're not taking your siesta right
There's
now.
no nap. This isn't Europe, bud. It's America. America.
Is
your name Ohtani?
Yeah.
Can you pitch 104 miles per hour? You can't. No nap.
When you can pitch 104,
104, and
you'll
then
get a nap.
And you go 50 for 50.
In the meantime,
50 stolen bases, 50 home runs. You can take a nap.
Take a nap. Otherwise, nah. A 2-hour nap is annoying.
Jeez.
I mean, first of all, you're in this heavy REM sleep, and how the fuck are you sleeping that much? How are you doing that? You know who can sleep like that? Steve Byrne. You can put Steve Byrne on a plane.
I never trust people that sleep that much.
You can put Steve Byrne on a plane. He will go out and wake up. He just loves to take his nappy poos.
Well, plane's a little different. Every day?
I mean, are you working out the rest of the time? Are you moving heavy rocks all the time? I'm sure his workout is serious, but that's crazy.
You don't sleep that long. Maybe he's oversleeping. That's why he's in a slump. Maybe instead of the 2-hour nap, nix the nap. Get your ass on the tee.
Or maybe for whatever reason he's not sleeping as much as before, and that's why things are going
down.
downhill.
The tee as a baseball player.
Oh yeah,
they'll test you.
What?
You get tested.
The tee is a baseball tee. You set the ball and you hit off of it.
Testosterone, bro. The tee.
Take a break.
Let's take a little break. I need some auto parts, dude. I need auto parts, but I'm a novice. I'm not an expert like you when it comes to cars. Where do I go? I need friendly staff. I need somebody that can change my battery when I'm still in my car. I need somebody that can direct me to where I might need windshield wipers.
Well, you know me, I got a timeshare basically at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's right. O'Reilly. They got the team that's going to help you out whatever you need with your car. Whether you're a car expert or a rookie, you'll find the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are helpful, knowledgeable, and best of all, super friendly. All right, the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop for all things do-it-yourself. You can find what you need in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. O'Reilly.
This summer, Pluto TV is exploding with thousands of free movies. Summer of Cinema is here. Feel the explosive action all summer long with movies like Gladiator, Mission Impossible, Beverly Hills Cop, Good Burger, and Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Bring the action with you and stream for free from all your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
All right, what do you got, Jen? How crazy is that, though? Ohtani gets his own bed.
Wait, let me finish what my thought.
Oh, yeah.
Jen,
sorry. Get that bed.
Well, I already got the bed, so.
Refund it and get Ohtani's bed.
But, I just went through the comments, and people were saying, like, oh, how ridiculous. Well, I'm like, yeah, but it's for your neck and your back, and then suddenly this happened, so I just thought about that. But, by the way, as soon as I went through the comments, I started commenting back a lot. And not in a harsh way.
Defending your sleep choices?
Just like, dude, there's so much, there's, obviously negative comments, but I just started
defending,
like.
You mean you're defending your
honor?
Defending your mattress choice.
My mattress choice was
because people were saying $3,000 for a bed.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm with them on that.
But
That's
I mean,
insane.
if it's
I sleep
for
like a fucking angel on a fucking $800.
Yeah, but you don't have any like back neck issues though, right?
Well,
because the mattress is good.
So hopefully,
$800.
Hopefully, once I get my mattress, I'll be able to be a higher performer. My neck and back will be a lot better. We'll see, but we'll see.
Would you have bought this mattress if I would have told you about it earlier?
This Nishiki thingy?
Yeah, man.
Of course, dude.
Good enough for Ohtani.
Yeah.
I gotta go pee.
The timing is funny though. All right, go for it. Break.
All right, Jim, what do you got?
All right, first one is Daniel Cormier's truck getting stolen from
Watch this,
San Jose airport.
A UFC Hall of Famer is speaking out after he had his pickup truck stolen at the San Jose International Airport.
Yeah, Daniel Cormier flew to Las Vegas last week for a UFC event and then came back on Sunday. And San Jose police say somehow during that time, someone stole the superstar fighter's truck. Cron 4's Jack Molman has this story that you only see here on Cron 4.
This is ridiculous.
UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier's in disbelief. He parked his Ram TRX at the San Jose International Airport last week for his trip to Las Vegas for a UFC fight. And when he returned on Sunday,
You know that red button that you can press to make your car start screaming at you? I'm pressing it over and over again and nothing's happening. So I'm like, well, where's my car?
employees at the ticket booth pulled his license plate, found the car left 3 days beforehand without paying for parking.
But I've never had to worry about anything like that. And it kind of sucks. You know, like, it kind of sucks that that happened at the airport and there's not much more they can tell me in regards to that.
The car is also brand new.
I had the car for 4 days, man.
It's
This
a
is car
TRX.
from 4 days ago.
my
The only
TRX.
photo he has is on the lot he bought it from.
Damn.
SJC telling Cron 4 News that it's aware of the auto theft and is working with San Jose Police. The San Jose Police Department would only tell Cron 4 that it's investigating the case.
The
They ain't
San
gonna
Jose
do
Police
shit.
Department has been fantastic. They're really trying to help me come to some sort of conclusion.
Well, even in large public settings such as the parking garage.
Well, they actually did recover the.
They did?
They got it?
Yeah. I'll
Well,
play this
they
video.
do, man. They run that
me
license
see.
plate. Every corner you take, they'll find it.
All right, guys. I just got the word. The San Jose PD did it. They found my truck. Can you believe that? I gotta be honest. I thought it was gone forever. But the San Jose PD got it done. Go San Jose. See? Best in the Bay. I thought it was gone forever. But they got it. So thank you to the San Jose PD for finding my truck. They got it.
Well,
No.
no damage?
Oh, let him finish here.
Will I keep the truck?
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
But they found it. The
He's like,
San
I don't
Jose
think so.
PD, best in the Bay.
Why won't he keep the truck?
Because usually when they
gross, right? If someone
usually when they steal it, the jacked stuff off it, they fuck it up. Like you just want to claim insurance on it. But the headline says UFC champs $225,000 truck gets stolen.
That's very expensive for a truck like that.
Well, first of all, I comment on there. I go, I'm more concerned if DC paid $225,000 for this truck.
Yeah.
Fuck getting it stolen.
I don't think he spent
that. Ain't a $225,000 truck.
No.
Even if you bought it brand new,
I mean,
fully
if he fixed
loaded.
it up though.
Yeah,
I don't know how much
100,000,
is
right?
fixed up.
He didn't. He just got it. Yeah,
Maybe $100,000.
$100,000. Yeah, I mean, you get a brand new one. Let's say at the most, fresh off the lot, 115 ish. But 225 is wild, dude.
That's
But
just
they also break windows and the pull the fucking ECU from it. Like you don't probably just claim it as just get a new truck, dude.
Yeah,
That's why you have insurance. These insurance companies are fucking. There's no bigger scumbags on the earth. Like get your worth.
once you steal a car and you report it, that there are every time you make a turn on a street or whatever, they have cameras that are running those lights.
It's rare they catch it though. It's super rare, especially in
Not anymore. They catch them all the time.
It's super rare. Also,
No, excuse me. Hold on. Like I had my car stolen, and I had plenty
What kind of car was it? Mm-hmm.
Prius. But I had plenty of talks with cops who said, "It we'll get it." I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "We'll get it because the computer and the cameras are always running license plates. The minute they pick it up, it goes to a unit nearby, and we get it right away."
Yep.
He said, "We'll get it within 24 hours." Now, the only time you don't get it is when they take it and bring it right to a
chop shop.
Yeah, now you got some
Yep.
problems.
So probably with Priuses that there's not parts and shit that they want from it.
Yeah.
So the Dodge, anything with a Hellcat is the most stolen vehicle in America.
It is?
And they're not recovering them. So
Why is that?
Or they get them later,
because they get them right to a chop shop.
or they pull all the shit out of them,
Or
and
they
then
put ghost plates on it.
and then when you find but then because they just want the parts, they want the engine, all that shit. So they just want the parts, and then you recover it, but it's completely salvaged.
so
Like,
they're just interested in putting.
it's the number one stolen car, Mopar, because they fucked up.
So
certain years
they'll
fucked
take
up.
the whole engine, or what do they do?
Yeah, and take parts of the Hellcat engine. That's what they want. Wow. But in SoCal, the problem is they cross over into Mexico. So they'll recover some of them, but if it gets to Mexico, you're kind of fucked.
The other thing he said is if they put plates on there, the first thing they do is they'll switch the plates out. You're kind of fucked.
The good ones aren't getting caught.
Yeah.
The good guys aren't getting caught. Yeah. No, the professionals, if they want your car, you're
not getting
fucked.
caught. They have it down to a system.
Fucked.
Yeah.
Because in SoCal, the issue is like so many TRXs and Hellcats were stolen, but they just take them to Mexico and chop them up, and then you'll get the car back with a shell. So you just chalk it up to insurance.
Wow.
But yeah, I've heard of guys that I had a buddy who had it might have been a Raptor R or is it TRX. He did completely custom suspension, king shocks, all the Kibby tech, the fiberworks, carbon fiber, but the same shit I do. He picked it up that day in San Diego. Him and his wife went to a coffee shop. He walked out, it was gone.
No.
Gone.
They must have seen it and followed him, probably.
Or they just saw him at the coffee shop. And certain years are easier to steal, like 21, 22s, they're easier to steal. And he said he walked down, it's fucking gone. He put like $100,000 into it.
Dude.
They recovered it because this guy knew law enforcement and they actually went to Mexico to get it. They got it, but it's fucked up. Like the window, because they come in through the back window.
They do?
TRX have these little back window that they bash in.
Oh, they bash
like
it.
the
So
truck
they don't even
window.
have, I thought they'd have some kind of a fob or something they can just.
Well, they can, but they have a device where when you hit unlock, it's kind of like the same thing with your house. You know how they can get in the Wi-Fi system?
Yeah.
When you hit unlock, they have a device that can do it. So then they just get in your car and hit start and fucking drive off.
So much for
It's such an error on Mopar's part. They fixed it now, but there's certain years where they're super easy to steal.
God.
I give you a variety of other reasons why Hellcats are always stolen, but I'm not going to do that on this show.
Why?
I'm not going to say it. What else you got, Jen? If you want to make sure your car never gets stolen, buy a 6-speed.
Oh yeah, because people can't drive it. Yeah.
The young generation that's stealing cars can't
They don't know
drive
how to do
stick.
stick.
Yeah.
No, so you're safe. You could literally leave it on lock.
Funny.
Like my Hummer, the Hummer that I just posted on Diesel World Magazine. It's
Oh, yeah, congrats on that too. That was
yeah,
awesome.
it's cool. It's a certain way to start it. The thing doesn't have keys. I just leave it wherever. No one knows how to start it. Military guys do, if you're familiar with Hummers, but the young kids, they have no clue. So I never worry about it.
That's hilarious.
But also for DC, like one of the number one places your car is stolen is airport parking lots. You never drive nice cars.
I didn't know
there.
that.
I always drive my shittiest car.
I had no idea.
If I have to park at the airport, you don't have to worry about it. No one's stealing white Teslas because there's no money in them.
There's no money. Nobody
What
wants
are you going to do with it? You can't even fucking resell it.
it. Yeah. It's like an iPad.
Yeah, so no one's stealing those. But
Aren't they? They're probably easy to track, right, with a computer?
what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
And then you steal it, and even the gang
That's
members are
wild,
like, dude,
man.
this,
So
are you
fucking
gay?
airports.
I always drive my shittiest car if I have to park at the airport.
Really?
Always. Because just sitting there, and they know you're gone. And then the attendants at the fucking
They don't care.
airport, they don't fucking know. It's one of the most common places it gets stolen.
Wow.
You never want to park in movie theaters because they know you're gone from your vehicle for at least 2 hours.
AG's like, you got insurance, bro. Who cares?
Yeah, facts. But the headline, they just wanted the headline. 225's insane.
Yeah.
Can we show this or no?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at
Magazine's
this.
out.
Boom. There's Berto on
Look
the
at
cover.
that. Who's the Latin guy on the cover?
I look identical to the guy
You
from.
couldn't look more Mexican, dude.
No, I look exactly. Bring up the guy that from Italian Job.
The guy from Italian
How you're
Job.
not?
Yeah,
Mexican.
there's a mechanic from Italian Job that hooked up their Mini Coopers. I couldn't look.
You look
more
like that
him.
soccer player Zoran or whatever.
Yeah, I think I agree with Bri.
Yeah.
Type in Italian Job mechanic. This
Yeah.
is spot on.
Kid's a stud
Brent,
though.
I typed in everything you asked.
jacked.
That's what's popping up. Look, that's him in the movie.
I look nothing like him. I haven't seen the movie in quite some time, apparently.
Well, it's 2003, sir.
Yeah, it's an old movie.
Yeah, you were born then.
Zoltan.
Zoltan. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I do look like
Yeah.
him with the
There you go.
goatee.
He's every bit as tall.
Have you mixed them both in? I guess.
There you are, buddy.
Handsome bastard.
Yeah, he's great.
All right, what else you got, Jen? We went on that weird.
Tangent. By the way, so Daniel Cormier also, this is a real quick one. He also posted this. He's working with some soccer players, but then do you guys know what this thing is?
That's for your tits.
Well, that,
But I mean-
that's the gayest shirt ever. It's what girls
Why
wear.
is he wearing that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but that's gay.
Maybe he has like bad gyno, so he doesn't want his titties bouncing around.
I don't know.
Is he a
That's
skinny guy with
soccer
gyno?
player.
Hold on.
I bet you
All
this
due
guy.
respect to anybody who's gay, but that just seems super. That's a bra.
Yeah, don't wear that.
It seems very transy.
I bet you that guy had no clue when he took this picture with DC because he took his jersey off to hand it to DC, and he didn't realize DC was going to post this. I bet he had no clue the comments he was going to get.
But here it says it's a heartbeat stat tracker. I thought the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like, it seems like.
Yeah, there's other things you can wear, though.
I know. That is just
Definitely
so bizarre.
other things you can wear. Hey, I don't need to see your midsection. That's like.
Dude, that brand that comes up with the heartbeat thing, do better. Who was like, yeah, we can get guys who wear sports bras.
Yeah, I would never wear
Wear a fucking Whoop, dude, on your wrist.
Wear a fucking
Fitbod or something.
Do anything other than that.
I mean, seriously.
That guy had no idea the flood of toxic comments coming his way.
It's pretty sure the sports bra is actually a heart
monitor tracker. But I mean, there's other ways you can do that other than wearing
There's
that.
a ton of different ways.
They have just the strap.
Yeah, wear that.
Like wear that. You don't need the extra support.
And now he's gonna say, yeah, but they come off during the game. Cool, don't wear it.
My tits get cold. I have a case of cold tits.
This poor guy.
I gotta protect my nips.
That shit might fly in Europe. Dude, get a Whoop or something else, dude. Wear an Apple Watch.
Don't sleep 12 hours and don't wear a fucking sports bra. Man.
Every single person is saying, what's up with the sports bra?
Number one thing.
Yeah, because that's important.
Some guy goes, I understand it's a heart monitor, but what's up with the weird design?
Yeah.
That company's like, shit.
I know. It's like, but it's what you deserve.
But we're the best at tracking it. But get an Apple Watch or a Whoop.
Yeah, get all that stuff.
Just wear the heart monitor like every other fucking person.
Yep.
Okay, let's get a little bit more serious now. Good friend of the show.
Let's get serious.
Good friend of the show, Tim Kennedy, posted this.
Yep.
Recently. So I don't know if you guys want to read
I don't like how he posted it twice, but
it's easier to read on this side.
All right, this is Tim Kennedy referring to what would you say, Callen? Referring to the
Tim's done like what I
hold on. Let's not get off track here.
Yeah.
So Tim is apologizing for elaborating things that.
Yeah, one of the things he said when he did a podcast, and he was playing with his dog, whatever, and they said, "Hey, you want a Bronze Star with a V?" And he said, "Yeah," and they said, "What was the story?" And he goes, "Pretty easy. I shot a bad guy, and then he shot back, and that was it, or whatever." And then what people have to understand is after that, people would always say he won a Bronze Star with a V on Fox and stuff like that.
And is that a big deal?
And he would always correct the record.
Can you look up what a Bronze Star with a V?
Yeah, so I'll tell you what it is. It's the military's fourth highest honor. So
what's the highest? Purple?
No, Congressional Medal of Honor. But then there's the Silver Cross, and forgive me, guys, but I think that you and I should do this about this. So Tim's a friend of mine.
No, hold on, but let's stay on track with what exactly he's in trouble for.
Okay.
So a Bronze Star with a V device award is service members acts of heroism, especially for actions involving direct participation in combat with the enemy of the United States.
Yes. So this
signifies that the individual performed acts of valor, demonstrating courage and bravery under fire. The V device is attached to the Bronze Star medal. It's a ribbon to distinguish it from a Bronze Star awarded.
So let me give you can I give it to you? Because I actually looked into this pretty carefully. A Bronze Star is kind of like, so a lot of people get Bronze Stars. Even lawyers get Bronze Stars in the military, from what I understand. It's almost like I've heard Special Forces guys say it's almost like a participation medal. You know, you get it for good conduct. There's a lot of things.
V is special.
So a V is when you have demonstrated valor in combat. It is a combat medal.
That's what it says right there.
And one of the things you'll see is that they'll look at like a guy and they go, how many combat medals does he have? Okay. So a V device, sometimes you can be awarded a Silver Star. Look this up, I think. And it'll be demoted as a Bronze Star with a V device. When you get an award for valor, you have to have two corroborating witnesses, expert witnesses who were there and saw it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So the thing about the Special Forces community,
Tim actually said he won.
About 8 years ago on a podcast, he said that, and then we should say that he was introduced as somebody with a V device, I guess, and he did correct the record several times.
Okay.
So it was a time he said it. He's got to take responsibility for it, which he has.
That's what he's doing.
Because at the end of the day, if you said it, you said it. My thing with this is for
Let's
me.
go back to Tim's. Hold on, before you give your take.
I want to take full and unequivocal responsibility for a serious mistake. Over the years, I made public statements and gave interviews in which I unintentionally misstated aspects of my military service. Most notably, I implied directly or indirectly that I had been awarded the Bronze Star with valor. That is not true, and there is no excuse for it. I never received that honor, and I deeply regret ever suggesting otherwise. That kind of recognition is sacred. It represents extraordinary courage under fire, acts that risk or cost lives. To those who truly earned it, and to their families and brothers in arms, I offer my sincere and direct apology. What I said disrespected your service, and I take full ownership of that. I was young when I stepped into the public eye, and while I wasn't prepared for the scrutiny or pressure that came with it, that doesn't absolve me. I should have known better. Integrity is not situational, and I failed to uphold the standards I claim to represent. To the military and veteran community, especially those who served in combat or lost people they love, I am deeply sorry. I know that I've let many of you down. You had every right to expect more from me, and I didn't live up to that. This apology is not the end, it's the beginning. I am committed to rebuilding trust through honest reflection, visible accountability, and ongoing service to the community. I misrepresented myself too. I will no longer speak about my service in a way that elevates me beyond what I actually did. From now on, my words will be guided by truth, humility, and respect. I understand that words alone don't heal disappointment or restore trust. Only time and action will. Thank you for those who held me accountable. I will do my best to honor that accountability from this point forward.
Now, let me say this before you go, B. So what's going to happen is the government, the military, are going to look into Tim's actual accomplishments. This is what's going to happen, especially this is for you haters out there on Tim. They're going to look into it, and they'll reveal some of it. Hopefully, they talk about, I don't know how they're going to work. And what's going to happen is you're going to find out that he's not Superman, that he's Batman, and he's still a badass. So you're looking to take down Superman, and you're going to find out you're actually finding Batman, which is still pretty fucking good. That's what's going to happen here.
I think, though, what would be good for us and prudent for you and I as civilians is to not comment on get involved in this military stuff as we talked about before.
I'll die on a hill for Tim Kennedy.
Yeah, me too. I love the man.
Now, when it comes to the nooks and crannies of military, I have to just find out what a fucking the V is. I don't know that lingo. I sure as fuck never experienced any of it.
Right.
I don't have a background.
That's how I feel. It's like I don't.
When I talk about Tim, I'm telling you, you guys are trying to take down Superman. And what's gonna unfold is you're like, holy shit, he's not Superman. He's fucking Batman, which is still pretty fucking impressive.
Yes. I would say this about Tim is I know Tim as a civilian, and I've known Tim a long time, as you have. And I've spent a lot of time with Tim.
I know. So hold on. I know Tim as a civilian, not a war veteran.
And a fighter.
I know Tim as a professional athlete.
Yes.
For a very long time.
Yes. So
I've seen him in both aspects.
And I think you would agree. This is me going hard in the paint for Tim because he's my friend, and I'm just that. This is who I am. I've never seen that guy do any. I'm telling you, when cameras aren't on him and nobody's looking, I have personally seen with my own eyes and with my own ears, heard him go so far out of his way for people, and you'll never hear about it, especially people who are at risk of doing self-harm or worse. Tim has,
Batman,
he doesn't want me to do this.
He's Batman.
He doesn't want me to do this.
He doesn't
want me to do this. He doesn't want me to do this. But I have to just at least speak on this. I'm not going to say the other stuff. I'm just going to speak on this. Whatever he said, he's going to be held accountable to. There are a lot of these guys, these Delta guys, this guy Brent Tucker, he was an A Squadron guy. I'm not fucking getting involved in that. These motherfuckers risked their lives.
Buddy.
They went through, that's their own ecosystem.
I respect all
I
of
am
them.
stepping out of that. I'm not gonna defend him on that. I'm not gonna do any of that. All I'm gonna try to say is this. From what the things that I have seen with his generosity and what he's done for people who were really at risk of taking their own life, I've not only lent my very lame hand at that, whether it was emceeing, a thing on veteran suicide. Well, I'll do whatever I can. I'm not in a position to talk about this. It's a sacred subject, but I have seen that man go out of his way, including get in his truck and drive places for a very long time to take care of somebody. And nobody knows about it.
Think what he just did with the floods.
Listen. At the end of the day, we're all complicated as human beings. And I've known Tim as a civilian. And
you're barking up the wrong tree with Tim, though. If you think you're taking down a bad man,
I love the guy.
And they're going to do the investigation. I hope they reveal what they find. Again, you're going to find out.
We don't know.
Sure.
I would be careful about it.
They're going for Superman, and you're gonna find out he's Batman, and still impressive.
I just think
Tim's a 3 a.m. friend. I have about 3 of them in my life.
Yeah.
Tim's a 3 a.m. friend.
That's true.
I could
That's
call
how I feel.
with anything. I don't lend my kids to anybody.
Yep.
Oh, we're just gonna take them. Nope, not happening. Because if something happens to those kids, you're fucked.
Yes.
I will kill you.
Yes.
If something happens to those kids, I don't give a fuck, mistake or not, your life and mine are going to change forever.
Yeah.
I don't trust anybody.
Yep.
Tim goes, hey, I want to take Tiger. We can get ice cream. Go this. Not even like, yeah,
Right.
go.
Right.
Go.
And
He's one of 2 people ever
not only has
alone with
that
my
happened,
kids.
I have done that with my kids with Tim. And I've done it several times. And so for me, again, my experience with Tim as a civilian is nothing but he's one of my favorite people on the planet. He's got to be held accountable. He will be for this. I'm not going to step into that. You know, we all make mistakes, and we all and this if this is his mistake to correct. This is his thing to deal with. I'll let the veteran community
and
the special
they'll do it.
which I have nothing.
You're not going to get away with anything with those boys. Like they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And then you move on. I'm telling you, this isn't the guy to aim for and create videos and throw hate at. Listen, the internet's wrong on so much shit all the time. They go after good people. I'm telling you on this one, folks, there couldn't be a worse guy to try to tear down. He's going to be held responsible for this. I'm fucking telling you. You wish you had a friend like Tim Kennedy.
So let's take a little break. I want to talk to you about hymns, okay? Let me explain something to you. If you're losing your hair, you can go to the doctor, you can wait in a waiting room, you can get your drugs, or you can just do it all online. You can take a picture of your hair, of your head, send it into a medical professional, and within minutes, you've got your prescription in the mail on its way to
Hold up, dude. You're talking about doctor-trusted, clinically proven ingredients that actually work, regrow your hair in as little as 3 to 6 months?
I'm talking Hims offers convenient range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, including oral medication, including serums and sprays.
And it's 100% online, which means getting started has never been more convenient. No insurance is needed. One low price covers everything from treatment to ongoing care. Plus, treatment options start as just $35 per month.
$35 a month, dude.
Good Lord.
Hims
Start your
helps
free
hundreds of
trial
thousands
today.
again. Yes.
Start your free trial today at hims.com/fighter. That's HIMS.com/fighter for personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/fighter.
Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription required. See website for full detailed restrictions and important safety information.
Please trust me. He's not the guy to go for. Let the community that he's in, this very special group with an insane amount of skills, they're going to figure all this out.
Well,
then we move on.
They're holding him to account.
All good.
And
Tim welcomes it.
He'll pay the price.
Tim's like, I hope they look into it.
I would say that Tim has admitted to making mistakes. That has to be accounted for. I think his community will, or ex-community, whatever you want to call it, will hold him accountable. And that is a separate thing. I just know him as a man. I know him as a friend. I know him very well. I've spent a lot of time. He's done crazy things for me. And this is who I am. In this situation, he's still my friend, and I love the guy. And I've just seen too many good things with him. Too many. He's just such a leader, and he just makes so many people's lives, including mine, better.
And there's such better ways that you get to spend your energy. If you're going to throw hate, I'm not going to.
I would be careful about that, because if you're,
I'm not going to be careful about that. Don't fucking hate on my friend.
But if you've been in war,
no,
and you're a military guy, you're allowed to hold your other guys accountable.
That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
You're not listening, buddy. You're just talking at us. You're not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that community is a special group. Do your thing.
Yeah.
They have all the right to.
Right.
The casuals like
you're
us
talking about the casuals.
and the internet,
shut
the fuck up.
Well, I mean, obviously.
You're going for the wrong guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's a given. That's like.
It's not, though.
Yeah.
Go to his comments.
No, I know.
Look how much heat he gets.
I'm not going to his comments.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. No, if you served and you're in that group, buddy.
Well, there's also this. So they went after.
It's a completely different aspect. But when people watch fights and go, oh, that guy's weak.
Yeah, well.
Oh, is he? Because I've been in the training room with him.
So let me.
If you think he's weak.
Well, let me piggyback. So Marcus Luttrell, there's been a lot of, I think the same group has gone after him. And and Rob O'Neill, who was a SEAL Team 6 guy. As a civilian, if I see Marcus Luttrell over there, this is what I look at. A guy who went through Navy SEAL training, a guy who became a commando, a guy who risked his life, a guy who almost died in combat, a guy who took all the money he made from that book and that movie, all the money.
They're all superheroes.
And gave it all to the Navy SEAL Foundation.
They're all superheroes.
When I see that, what that means is you got a seat at my table and I'm buying all your drinks. Rob O'Neill, I don't know. There's a lot of they talk about. Look, he was a SEAL Team 6 guy on the Bin Laden raid, and did a whole bunch of other stuff for years. I'm buying that guy his drinks.
They're all 1%ers.
Right. So
they're all 1%.
For me, just for me.
I know, but he lied. He 1%er though.
I'm just for me. If you
but he made that one mistake. I know.
But I'm going to do the same thing about those guys who are If you were one of those guys, you got my respect. So,
even the guys that are in that field hating on Tim and like bringing all this to light.
I'm not getting involved in it.
I want nothing to do. No. Those are 1%ers.
Yeah.
But let the 1%ers go after the other 1%ers.
There you go.
The 1% calling
that's
another
what I was
1%.
trying to say. I'm staying the fuck out of that.
We're not 1%.
I'm not a military guy.
We're not.
I don't want to get involved in that.
There's 1%ers in the athletes, and there's 1%ers.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah. I'm not
That's
speaking
a
on that.
level.
I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on Tim, the civilian that I know. Love him. So.
Yeah, let the 1%ers fight it out.
Yeah.
The rest of us stay
I was thinking about it. I was like, it's the last thing I want to do is speculate and get involved in something like that. I don't.
There's nothing for me. It's like you and I talking politics. We don't fucking know. Oh, are you just going to regurgitate the same shit I saw?
Yeah.
There's actual experts who are in there doing it, dude.
Yeah.
Listen to them.
Yeah.
What else you got, Chin?
That's a special ecosystem.
Don't get mad at me.
Yeah.
Alrighty, this is pretty damn cool.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah.
Woo, this is what happens when you mess around
So
with the
the
guy
headline
who made
said,
his living
this
with
made
his
my
body.
day. It says intoxicated golfer unknowingly picks a fight with former NHL player who's an enforcer out on the golf course and gets chucked into a pond. Play this shit.
Yeah. So this is a longer video. Do you want to watch the long? I think it's entertaining all the way through.
Yeah,
So,
play it.
Drive the fuck up there or you're gonna get booted the fuck out of here.
Look how big the fucking guy is, though.
You're not a tough guy. Hurry up. I fucking promise you that. Hurry up. Not that fucking
No, he's not.
Not that fucking
He's not.
tough.
He's not tough.
He's drunk.
He's not tough.
That guy goes, you're not a tough guy, I'm telling you.
You're not tough.
Let's get going.
Get going.
Or you can play behind us, though, and you can take all the fucking time you want. This is fucking
You're not
They're
tough.
clearly Canadian, right?
Yeah, it's not.
You can stand there 15 fucking minutes.
You can't even. You guys can't even stand and tee your ball up, man.
Oh, they're hammered.
He's not teeing it up. He's standing there.
Do you need to get the police out here? No, we don't need police. Okay, then let's get going here.
Let's go. Pick your shit up and get going. This is not fun.
Get going, eh?
For what? I'm gonna throw him in this fucking lake. That's what's gonna happen.
And he throws him in that lake.
Oh, fuck you both. This is fucking bullshit.
Because he's taking too long.
Well, they're hammered. They're hammered and they're not playing the game.
Try about it. Fucking try about it. I'm going to. Fucking try about it. You fucking pussy.
Oof.
Hey, fucking try about it. Buddy, you're gonna get fucking shit. I don't give a fuck.
Do you say you're going to get your shit jacked?
Let's fucking go, man. Buddy. Oh.
He's definitely Canadian.
I'm not filming this.
They all are.
I'm not stopping. No. You guys need to get off the golf course.
Let's fucking go.
No, now. Like, pack up, go now. Park and go.
And this is when the drunk golfer.
This guy has no idea what he's stepping into.
NHL player. Here.
He pushes him first. And then Big Boy goes, cool, I'm going to throw you in the fucking lake. Throws him into the swamp.
He did throw him in the lake.
The dude recovers. His friends all leave him alone. Look, he comes out of the swamp all wet and then gets fucked up. Bam.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at the size of him.
That guy's concussed.
He's going to have a headache.
That guy's concussed.
You're gonna have a
My
headache,
favorite part
fuckface.
is it's.
Look at him. Look at him.
Dude, he chucks him so hard.
Get him the fuck out of here. No, it's not doing well. It's not okay.
This guy's a Canadian zombie, dude.
You gotta help your friend here. He's gonna get picked up and thrown in his head.
How does no one say, hey, dude, look at the size of that fucking guy. What are you doing?
Well, he's drunk and dumb.
But his buddy's like, this is a bad idea. And then also the guy, it's so hockey style because he grabs him by the shirt just like he did in hockey and goes, bang, bang, bang.
What do you do in that situation if he pushes you? You, just being trained.
If that guy, exactly what that enforcer did, I fuck him up.
You would?
Yes.
No, but I mean, how would you do it?
I would choke him out.
You'd probably just choke him.
I would choke him
Just give him a little
unconscious.
squeeze.
I would just get his back and choke him unconscious.
Oh, you would?
And then look at his friend and be like, are you next?
Or you grab him and just do one of these.
Yeah, just
you gotta be careful. Not to
literally
break his
whatever I
neck.
want.
Yeah.
No, you're not breaking any necks, dude.
You just be careful and just
No, I'm not going to be careful. I'm going to squeeze as hard as I fucking can on his neck. You're not breaking any necks, man.
No, don't. Just a darce or something. Just be careful.
No, I'm not going to get him on a darce. But literally, name a fucking move. That guy's a fucking moron. And he's drunk as fuck.
Oh, God.
How does his buddy not go, man, that guy's really big and he seems like he doesn't give a fuck?
Yeah, I mean, don't.
That guy goes, I'm telling you, man,
But
get the fuck
I'll
out
tell
of
you
here.
how. Because some guys like that look a little fat because they're not training anymore. So they look like big fat guys. And then you've been working out and you have some energy. So he looks a little fat. And you guys just a big fat guy. But you don't know that he's been using his body. And he's a professional NHL hockey player.
Well, used to be. What kind of, how long did he play for, Chin?
And he was an enforcer.
You know how crazy those enforcers are? You know the anxiety those boys deal with?
Yeah, but they're also
is
like
wicked.
crazy athletic. They're like, you can't. He's 6'2", 225 when he was playing.
Well, that's when he's
When he was
playing.
playing.
See, he looks taller.
Big boy. Yeah, he's going to give you a
Drafted in the 9th round.
He's still a fucking NHL.
How long did he
hockey
play
player.
for?
Crazy athletic.
Hold on, so he played,
2016?
dude, he played fucking 12 years.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. That's a whole different level of human being.
They updated his wiki
a
with the
different
golf
life.
course too.
My favorite part is when he throws him into the swamp. Dude, you know how embarrassing that is? Do you imagine throwing another grown man into the swamp?
Yeah, I can because I do jiu-jitsu and I box and I'm around big guys and I'm like that. There are levels to the game. If you're a regular dude, you got to know, especially if you don't train at all, you're going to have a false sense of security. And there are guys that can really embarrass you. Really embarrass you.
See, he was punching that guy. Like,
This is
for him to grab his fucking golf polo, hockey style, and then go bang,
Yeah, no
bang, bang.
Yeah. There you go.
He should got those
You
big
see how long his arms were?
fucking
That-
knee
that-
hooks.
Good hair, yeah. What are you going
That
to
other guy must have been small, too.
He was small. Short at least.
Small and hammered. Those short kings and they have a few drinks, man. Especially up north. Them
Yeah.
Canadian boys get wild.
Especially if you're just generally a shit.
Oh, that video made my day, dude. I love how he kept coming back.
That's
though.
the weird thing. Like
Did you see that black girl?
He gets thrown in the swamp, stumbles out of the swamp, and then gets back in his face, gets socked 3 times, then gets back up. Can we talk about the chin on the moron, though?
and he didn't throw punches back. He just kept walking like this.
He did nothing.
Did you see the?
He just kept
There's a
walking
black
towards him.
woman who was slapping white guys, including old men, and going. She was going. This is for oppression and all that racism. And they were like regular guys, and she'd go whack and then stop and do a twerk, and then they're like 4 of those, and then the next thing you know, she's sitting there going. She's in the hospital, and this side of her face,
Some guy fucked her up?
Swollen. She got fucking. She just punched really hard in the side of the head.
I have a feeling it's gonna be hard to find this, but
Yeah, it's fine.
So
It's fine. It's
okay,
fine.
all right.
But
All right, what else you got, Jen?
Rampage Jackson.
he's
I
so
guess,
funny with his son.
Yeah, he's
I
great.
love the shit with his son.
The fighter son.
Yeah, I love it.
No, this one's funny because Rampage, he's training with Bradley Martin, and he's at Zoo Culture, and he finds out he did steroids, but he doesn't realize it. Watch this.
That clip of you on Ultimate Fighter when you're breaking the door, were you on roids yet?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't on.
Really,
What do you say, roids, motherfucker? I never done roids.
It is steroids.
No, it's not.
Testosterone is steroid.
No, it's not. It's
Okay,
a different molecule. That's why I was told.
No, it's not.
Yes, no, that's why I was.
So he
told.
did testosterone.
Testosterone is a steroid hormone. Roids are steroids. Testosterone, all the same thing.
Ah!
I did steroids. Testosterone. I'm still natties.
Yeah, they lied.
They lied.
Look at how big Bradley is.
Oh, I love Bradley.
I do too. I love Bradley.
That clip of you.
So fucking funny. 'Cause, man, I never did steroids. I did testosterone. Bradley goes, that's steroids. It's all a version of steroids.
I actually didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I thought testosterone was just testosterone and steroids were testosterone derivatives. So deca-anabol.
That's what they're derivatives.
Yeah.
But they're all testosterone at the end of the day, just different types.
Right.
It's like, I don't eat beef, I only eat filet. Like, well, that's a type of beef, dude.
Yeah.
Well, they told me if I ate whatever it is, T-bones and flank steak, that you'd have to eat that in order to have real beef. It's like, well, no, filet's
So
beef.
my buddy is a professional arm wrestler now, and he started out thin like me, taller than me, a little bigger. Was a boxer. He started doing tren, and he came to my show, and I went, "Oh my God!" He goes, "Yeah, it looks." He looks like a literally. He's probably put on 60 pounds. I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah.
Like
Does he look bloated though?
All of it.
Yeah. Yeah, some of that stuff you gotta be careful with, like tren and like some of the derivatives. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Because it puts on muscle so fast, so then you're constantly tearing.
Yeah, tren probably not good.
That hardcore shit. And they stack it. Like some guys do tren, deca, testosterone, IGF-1, HG8, like this whole, they do a stack.
Enjoy that. I did a podcast with Mike Israetel. You know who he is? Great guy. He's got his PhD in physiology or whatever. It's fucking brilliant.
Mike Rizutel?
Israetel. And he he was on the podcast. He goes, no, I'm at risk. You increase your risk of heart disease and cancer when you take, that guy. He's awesome. And he knows so much and he doesn't take himself seriously.
Oh yeah, I've seen that
hilarious.
guy.
He's awesome. And he black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he was talking about it. He goes, yeah, no, it's a risk. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off that I'm taking,
Well, he's on all the gear.
Well, yeah, he's on all
That's
gear.
the difference.
He was talking though about how now they're in about maybe 2 or 3 years, they're coming out with a peptide that's in stage 3 trials, human trials, where you're going to be able to take a pill. And it basically, because when steroids got totally stigmatized, the research kind of stopped in the 80s. And he said, now it's back, and now they're working on these different peptides to actually really grow muscle without the side effects, so it doesn't fuck with your endocrine system.
Yep.
And he said they're very close.
You're talking about a pill that builds lean muscle?
Yes.
It's out.
It's out already.
It's out.
Brendan, I want to take a little break. All right. This is...
Ask me what I'm doing.
What are you doing right now?
I'm just ordering some True Classic.
Getting some white tees?
Dude. That's all I rock is their white tees.
Try those Pima cotton. You're not going to get better cotton. I'm telling you right now. Put those on. You got a blazer, you want to wear a great t-shirt, try the Pima cotton. You cannot go wrong. You will be the classiest person walking through the door. Everything about them. This is the first day I'm not wearing True Classic. Just kidding. I'm wearing their underwear. I'm always wearing something by True Classic. Obviously, I'm not a great model. Obviously, it's not like, whoa, Brian Callen wears that. I'm going to copy him. But I'm telling you, when it comes to quality, when it comes to fit, when it comes to comfort, when it comes to durability, this is literally the only company.
I just ordered a 3-pack, bro.
Target, Costco. You can do that. Go to trueclassic.com/fighter, the way Brendan just did.
Dude, forget overpriced designer brands. Ditch the disposable fast fashion. True Classic is built for comfort, built to last, built to give back. We've been with these boys forever. We love our boy Ryan. We love True Classic. If you need a tee, I'm talking the essentials. There's none better than True Classic.
None.
Again, they're getting so big. They're at Target, Costco, or what I like to do is just head over to trueclassic.com/fighter. Get hooked up today.
You see any pictures of me at the mothership doing stand-up, which you will pretty much every night, I'm always in True Classic. Always.
It's our
Last
go-to.
night,
Always has been.
Yep. The best. I don't know if you've tried the Magic Mind sleep shot.
Dude, why do you think my skin looks like this?
Yeah, but like it really does work. Try
Game
it.
changer.
But it's not melatonin. It doesn't mess with your, it
There's
doesn't.
no grogginess.
Right.
None of that stuff.
And I was talking to James, the creator of this whole company, about it. Because I was obsessed with Max, still am, right?
We
And
love Max.
I'm like, get me more Max. They ran out of it. They sold out. So
Makes
it took me a
sense.
while. I'm like, how long I got to wait for this Max? And then he goes, you got to try the sleep formula. If you like Max, you got to try the sleep formula. I'm like, whatever. I tried that stuff, the magnesium, whatever was in it. I don't know. But there are certain compounds that they know scientifically will help you get a better like sleep. I don't know, ashwagandha and kava. I don't pay attention. I just know that he takes it and now I take it and it really, really does work.
Dude, I tried it once. My girl wants to start a new show, but I took one of these. Your boy falls asleep so fast on it.
And you
so
stay,
fast.
and you stay asleep. And then more importantly is you don't wake up groggy, man. You take like when I was traveling, I took some sleep pill.
Ugh, that's the worst.
Dude, you wake up and you're like, I'm a mess here. And I took half a pill. But you take this stuff and you don't feel any of that. And it's probably because it's just natural compounds. Because we know that there are certain natural compounds in combination that they take forever. These Magic Mind doesn't play around with that stuff.
Well, you know, if the original Magic Mind's good and then the Max is great, you know this stuff is going to help you sleep.
Yeah. But more importantly, the people that created the stuff, they take it. You know, that's what I think. And it's non-habit forming, right? There's no melatonin. It's non-habit forming. That's really important. One of the things about any sleep agent is it creates a habit. And so you don't want to mess around with it.
They become dependent on it. It's a
huge
nightmare.
problem.
Then if you run out of it, you're like, oh, I won't even do. They have anxiety. Can't sleep.
You get a better overall sleep quality.
Yep.
It's pretty much what it is. And that's what's awesome about it. And you sleep more efficiently. Apparently you get better sleep cycles.
Sleep's everything, dude.
I dream.
Sleep's everything.
Yes. So for me,
recovery, muscle building, all that stuff. Everyone thinks it's diet, your workout.
Yep. Max and the sleep performance shot, forget it.
Best of the best, Magic Mind.
Give it a shot. It's awesome. I love my friends. I keep getting texts. Does this really work? I'm like, yeah, that's why I talk about it. It's why I take it.
That's why we have it at all times.
Thank you. So I can't recommend it highly enough. Magic Mind. Give it a shot and thank me later. You'll sleep like a baby.
How funny is that though with Rampage?
Yeah, I love that. It's great.
He's making like a huge comeback too. He's kind of gone for a little while.
He's so great. He's so funny,
He's
man.
such a personality.
Oh,
he's so good. Yeah, he's the best.
He's hilarious.
He's so funny too.
It started to, I believe it started when he was on Fight Companion. He started like shining and boom.
Yep.
Yeah, he's fucking
drinking
funny,
a lot.
man.
Yeah. And then you kept telling him to do a podcast.
Yep.
He's got
Tough
a podcast now. Yeah.
Just
yeah,
a
now
tough
he does
guy.
Jackson.
Yeah. And he's always been awesome.
Great guy. But he had a huge personality when he was a fighter too. It's just YouTube and social media wasn't as big. And now it's similar to Mighty Mouse. Like these guys get second careers.
That's so dope for Mighty
funny to see him
Mouse.
with his son, man. His son's a fighter?
Yeah.
One of his sons is a fighter.
He's a vegan or something? That's hilarious.
Yeah, Raja's a fighter.
And he has a daughter too, super pretty.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
very, very
like
pretty.
one of his Asian girls. She's
Black and Asian, yep.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I think 3, 4.
It's great.
Alrighty. When's the last time you guys seen Vin Diesel?
I don't know. Why?
My son just got into fucking Fast and Furious. They can't get enough of it.
The first one was probably the best because that's when import cars actually finally made it to the big screen.
Time, yeah. Well, Too Fast, Too Furious, like Tokyo Drift, right?
I know that. Yeah, was that?
Is that the third one or second one?
I think it was the third, but I don't remember.
My youngest Bosty's super into him.
Okay, well that's cool. So he's announcing something at a concert, like the last Fast and Furious again, another one. But check him out. I'm gonna play a little bit of this.
That's not him.
Yeah, it is.
Why does he still have the cutoff? Why would he do that to himself?
And then
because he doesn't
he actually
give a fuck.
He actually rubbed his belly too when he walked out.
Dude, the comment says, someone said he needs to start fasting furiously.
I mean,
I live my life 1/4 pounder at a time.
Look at that.
Why is he so fat?
I don't know, but he could always get back in
He's
shape.
rich as fuck.
Because he doesn't care. And by the way, just because you're rich doesn't mean you're not depressed and you don't start eating a lot. There's a lot of shit. You know?
Just gotta watch out for
married,
music.
kids, rich as fuck.
He just said there's going to be a new Fast and Furious out, and he's going to bring back Brian. So, obviously Paul Walker passed away, so somehow they're going to probably CGI or AI or something.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I fell off their train like after the third Fast and Furious.
Never saw one of them.
Really? The first one's fantastic.
It's not
But
for
you're
everyone.
not a car guy.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
There's so much fake shit in that.
Yeah.
It's dumb. It's actually,
Is that
that's
Tyson
so dumb.
guy okay? Remember he had the breakdown?
Tyson.
The cast is having a tough time, man. Walker died in the car.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's fat as shit.
Yeah.
Tyrese.
Oh, Tyrese. You said
Not
Tyson.
Tyrese.
Yeah,
How's he
Tyrese.
doing? Is he all right?
Not great, man.
Not great.
You know?
Yeah.
He had like a weird meltdown, but then he was like completely lucid afterwards.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was just like
Maybe it's just
drugs.
a moment, you know?
Or
Yeah.
just fucking mushrooms.
Yeah, something like that. Like that.
Something was going on there. But Vin Diesel's quietly becoming a billionaire. Because he owns all the Fast and Furious. So the ride at Universal, all that shit is Vin Diesel. He gets paid from that.
He's insanely rich and insanely famous, so he became weird. Remember, we used to always
do
watch
us a favor.
Instagram?
Go to his Instagram. What's his latest? Is he still posting all the time? Oh, you had it ready to go.
Yeah, of course. But he didn't post
Go to the one with the lollipop. Is there a video?
No, it's just.
What's the caption?
Sergeant Theo?
Okay, get out of here.
Don't know what that is.
Nah, it's not much.
We need a video. I think he was getting so roasted for the videos, he's decided to just do pictures lately.
His mom, I think, was Jewish and his dad was black.
Wait for us somewhere. It's time for us. Time for us.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Man, great day of
Yes.
Universal Live. Great seeing that photo.
Guatemala.
Por supuesto. Peru. Por supuesto. Pa mi gente.
Got a great voice.
All right, guys. All right. Guatemala. Por supuesto. Peru.
What a face.
These guys.
That's a lot of nose, man.
Anyway, I just
This
got out
guy.
of a meeting.
Those glasses really bring out your nose, brother. Is that
They
a
real
funhouse
single
mirror?
out his nose.
Scheduled for you guys for the.
All I see is a nose. I don't even know what I can't even concentrate. Is this the Pinocchio angle?
Oh, by the way, someone sent to me that people are making a comparison between Fast and Furious and Mission Impossible. Guys, do you really have to compare everything? What you should really
Got
look
really
at
smooth
is
faced here. I mean, I just can't stop looking at your
congratulate Tom
nose.
Cruise and that whole team on the success. More importantly, congratulate them on the fact that they are fighting the good fight for cinema, for theaters. There's not a lot of us left.
Is he a baby rhino?
Yeah.
Look at his face. Is
one of those.
Is that a baby
it's one
rhinoceros?
It's one of those trail cams where the baby rhino comes up and he's like, I want to squeeze his
like a
nose.
baby rhino.
Literally the greatest thing I've
spot
ever heard.
on,
That's
dude.
so spot on. He looks like a baby rhino.
He looks like a
God
baby
bless.
rhino.
That is the greatest
Baby
comparison ever. Just post a picture of him and a baby rhino.
I mean, he's more normal there than the other
Chunky,
videos.
Hey, listen, laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah,
He
he's
really is.
set, man.
All good.
Oh, you guys are in shape? Cool, man. I'm worth $1 billion.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I win.
I'm on Fast and Furious 11, you hoes.
Yeah. And he can lose
And
that
I'm
weight
fat.
and get back to being
Oh,
strong.
they'll,
and jacked.
they'll get him on the Hollywood diet.
Sure.
He'll get Ozempic and lose that tummy.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, so our very own AG,
Oh, yeah.
Toho, sent this. And
This is so fucking.
look at how this
I
guy,
haven't seen it.
dude. This is, so he was saying this. How
Brian
he's like, he
Callen.
looks just like Brian.
This is my gay brother.
25 minutes.
Wow. 25?
Oh, God,
Can
you
only
guys
go
do
like
look
5 to
similar.
10, though.
Okay, well,
Because it hurts too much.
If you want it quick, we'll do it quick.
Yeah, where would you come at?
Probably in you.
I mean, this is just a stranger.
feel
This is a
sick.
conversation between two strangers.
Dudes are
It's
fucking the
wild.
best. This is how by the way, every straight guy wants to talk like this.
Of course, but
Yeah.
women put the brakes on it.
They do.
Because we're like, what are you talking? I don't even
Exactly.
know
And then
you,
we go,
dude.
that's this guy's an animal. But every straight guy would love to meet a girl and be like, I'd love to come inside of you. But it's not allowed. You can't talk like that to a woman.
Well, and the women that would be open to that.
Yeah.
type.
Well, there's a few you can say it to, but
Sure.
they're not exactly bring her home to meet mom. Yeah.
They're not the Mary.
No. Yeah, come inside of that girl.
How long would you last with?
That guy does look like you, dude.
You have so many people that kind of, doesn't exactly look like it, but there's some people that are similar looking to you, Brian.
They look like Callens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of wild.
Yeah. That's because I have every man's face, okay? Because I'm a medium,
gay boys
I'm a
just
medium
be-
white guy.
Those
Yeah.
gay boys just be getting direct, huh?
They just be getting like guys. Outside voice.
Okay, have you seen this shoplifter who first of all stole sunglasses, posted about it on social media, and then eventually the security went after him and he jumped off a balcony from the second
Sounds
floor
like he makes some good choices.
into an ice rink.
Yeah. We got to talk to you about your choices,
Does
buddy.
he just eat shit on the ice?
I'll show you.
This was
Lost him
probably...
just
This was a viral video, but I can't find the original, but here's a video of him. So people recorded him. He's going to be right here. So he's going to jump. Boom.
Oh, he broke both his
Both of
legs.
his legs.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
trying to
no.
like pick up his legs or try to move them.
No.
Oh,
no.
shit.
And then look what he does after this.
That guy's nice on the ice.
Oh, no. That is so bad.
He's just on his phone.
He's like, damn, y'all.
He broke his
And I
legs
can't tell,
really
but that
bad.
looks like, I don't know.
He broke his legs.
Were they compound
without
fractures?
doubt.
You know what? Let him go. That's punishment enough. Let him just...
Yeah, leave him there for like an hour and then get him going.
Well, he's on the ice, so he's icing his fucking broken limbs, but...
But at least he's on Instagram Live.
Yeah, he doesn't sound right.
No, of course not.
He's fucking ridiculous.
Hey, did you have fun?
Wow.
This was upsetting to me. Ricky Hatton is now out of retirement and he's boxing in December.
Fuck.
He had a 13-year retirement. He's younger than me. He's 46.
Whoa.
Well, that's...
And is it for charity or is it one of those
No.
things?
Yeah.
Is he fighting another legit boxer or is it like an influencer shit?
I forgot the name of his opponent, but I could look it up. It's probably him. But it's for, once again, United Arab Emirates.
Yikes.
Dubai.
Okay.
Well.
I mean, do you guys really care who he's fighting?
No.
Okay.
It's just all a bummer.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
that it, Chin?
I think that should be about it, yeah.
All right,
wait,
kids.
wait, one last one. I thought this was funny. This is the Asian version of Friends.
That's me on the top left.
Yeah, and by the way, he didn't change at all.
No,
He's
everyone
still
Asian
Schwimmer
bled
didn't-
him.
Yeah.
David Schwimmer did not change. That's really good.
And there you goes.
The Jennifer Aniston in that is
Beautiful.
so pretty.
I mean, they're both.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alpharetta, Georgia, Helium Comedy Club, July 25, 26, 27, right? Mm-hmm. There it is. See you there. Charleston, North South Carolina, August 1 and 2. Oh, yeah.
All right, kids. That's it. TRX has 2 days left for the July 4th sale. So you have 2 days when this comes out, probably a day left. So make sure you head on over to drivefastallgas.com. New merch, Methylene Blue, we got it all. Anything you buy automatically enters you to win this badass TRX. Fully custom, one of one, over $50,000 in mods and upgrades, and then $10,000 cash. That's how we roll. DriveFastAllGas.com. All right, kids, love you. This is the Fire Kid. We're out.
Listen, guys, sometimes you're feeling sluggish during the day, all right? Struggling in the gym. Maybe not you're quite feeling yourself. Well, guess what? With Joy Mode, you can level up with their testosterone support complex, dubbed by Men's Journal as the ultimate manliness multivitamin. It is an all-natural powerhouse designed to help you reclaim your energy, confidence, and edge so you can crush your day, your workouts, and whatever life throws your way. Testosterone isn't just about muscle mass or libido. It's the fuel behind your energy, stamina, confidence, and overall vitality. So if you are feeling off your game, this is your chance to take control. Give your body the support it deserves. Joy Mode's testosterone support complex is packed with clinically proven ingredients like ashwagandha, DIM, and boron, nature's best tools for supporting healthy testosterone levels, reducing stress, and improving recovery. No prescriptions, no gimmicks, just 3 capsules a day to help you power through your workout with strength and energy, stay sharp and focused at work, and feel your most confident self in and out of the bedroom. Over 100,000 men have already trusted Joy Mode to help them unlock their potential, and guess what? You can join them. Start today, save up to 30% your subscription. Start today and save up to 30% with a subscription plan. If you are looking to take your game to the next level, visit tryjoymode.com. Use code FIGHTER, checkout for 20% off a single purchase, 30% subscription orders. That's tryjoymode.com. Use code FIGHTER for 20% off single purchases, 30% off subscription orders.